Hey everybody, it's me, Greg Bosson, CPA and President of QuickBooks Made Easy for Nonprofits, coming at you with October 2024's Quick Tip. This is the first tip of two in October, and this one's a quickie because the last one was long. Before I do that, though, I do have a question for you. What do y'all think? Should I keep this scruff thing situation going, or should I shave it off? I'm kind of curious. You can put it in the comments. The other thing is, can you give me a like a thumbs up thing? I never asked, but apparently it's a good thing to do. Anyway, so this tip is specifically for those of you that are using QuickBooks Online and doing sales forms like invoices and sales receipts that you're sending out to customers, and you care what the forms look like that the customers get. This is a very esoteric tip, but it's something that I found out years ago, and I've never shared it with anybody, and I think it's really kind of cool. But it has to do with the color of the form. So I'm going to show this to you. I'm looking at an invoice right now in QuickBooks Online. We will show you real quickly in QuickBooks Desktop too. But here is an invoice in QuickBooks Online. And by the way, there's an updated layout of the invoice, which I'm going to point out in a minute. But I'm going to show you how to change the color, the way that the thing comes out. And this is what I mean. I'm going to go ahead and just pull up an invoice right now and do a print preview. When it pulls up, if it pulls up, okay, there we go. Okay, so let's do a print preview. Let's see what this thing looks like. First of all, well, here, we'll do this. We'll just print preview this thing. And, you know, in my full training, I talked to you how you can pretty these things up and make them look better. But you see how this is kind of like a light blue, and this is kind of like a light blue, and you know you can change the color here. So let me show you how to do that. I'm going to go ahead and X out of this, and you might think you already know how to change the color, but I'm going to this is going to be wild. Okay, let me just show you. So I'm going to click on Customize, and I'm going to click on Edit Current. So then what it's going to do is going to take me to a window where I can do customization, and I spend a lot of time in my full training teaching this, but one of the things that's here is it says splash on some color, and you may already know how to do this. Here's the thing, you may think these are the only colors that you can choose from, and by the way, see how when I change the colors it changes the colors on the invoice. Okay, not all of them, but there we go. Now it's kind of pink, you know, now it's orange, that kind of thing, but it makes it look like you can only change to these colors. That's not true. You can change to any color that you want. I want you to notice, you see how you click on the green? You see down here? This is the color number, the number that relates to the actual color. I think it's like a paint number or something. I don't really understand how it is. But anyway, this number relates to this color. Well, you can actually just type any number in here, and even though the color's not one of these, it'll change to it. Okay, so let me show you. Now I'm just going to Google this, numbers for colors, and I don't even know how to find this, but I'm just Googling it. Here we are. Marker color by number on Amazon. HTML color codes. I guess it's a color code. So there we go. So look at this. So I can pick any color that I want. Okay, let's say I want a lime color. And whoops. Okay. No, this is not a free one. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So, this is kind of screaming green. I like that. So now what I'll do is I'll just highlight this number, Control C, and then I'll go back over to QuickBooks, and then I'll put the number in there. And now it looks like that. Okay, so you can pick any color that you want. Okay, I'm going to go to a different color. Let's go to blue. I like blue. Let's go to, look at all these different colors. How crazy is this? Let's go to St. Patrick's blue for those of you that are Irish. So I'll go back over here, and I'll put this in here, and Control V. And now, there we go. So you can pick whatever color you want. Kind of ridiculous, right? But this is the kind of esoteric, not needed tip that we like to give at QuickBooks Made Easy. But anyway, all right. And by the way, if you're saying to me, Greg, my invoice doesn't look like this. Let me go back to the invoice. If you're saying to me, my invoice actually looks quite different, let me go back to an invoice. I thought this was going to be quick, but apparently it's not. Okay, update layout. Okay, so if I click on this to update the layout, it's going to change. I don't want to update the layout. So I'm going to go to a different data file where I have updated the layout. So if this is what your invoice looks like when you pull it up in QuickBooks Online, if it looks like this, I can still change the color. You see where it says Manage? I'm going to click there. I need to click it again because this is already up. I click on Design, and I click on, let's see, if I have progress, Add Edit. So I'm editing the template. Click this up. It's going to open up another window. Great. Hold on. See, this is for real. There we go. It takes you to the different templates. We'll edit the one that we want. And then it takes us right back into here. You click here, and then you can change your color just like you want. Okay? So now I will say, those of you that are in desktop, I'm going to click Customize Data Layout right here. And if you want to change the color, you go to Layout Designer. Now, you have a lot more flexibility in QuickBooks Desktop, which also means you have a lot more work when you're changing the way something looks, because you can change things, but you change them by the box. You change each piece by the box. So I'm going to double click on Synergy now, and I can add if you want to change the color of the words, I can click on this and, you know, change the color to something else that I want. I'll change it to yellow and click OK. And, you know, oh yeah, that looks real good. But if you want to add like a back shadow like they did in QuickBooks Online, then you'd probably want to add like an image right there, where you can add an image and then you pull it and stick it in. But anyway, enough of that. I don't really teach a lot about QuickBooks Desktop these days, and the reason why, I hope you understand why, is because QuickBooks Desktop is going bye-bye. But anyway, let's see here. So thank you. I hope you appreciated that. And then, as usual, just kind of letting you know about our 3-day webinar series that's coming up. You go to QuickBooksMadeEasy.com. You go to Courses and Training. You go to you go to Live Webinars right there. We're going to go ahead and click it. And then we're going to sit and wait. And then it's happening on the 12th, 13th, and 14th of November 24 for those of you using the desktop version. And then for the rest of you using the online edition, it's happening the 19th, the 20th, and the 21st. I'm going to click on it, and I want you to click on it because it's going to tell you every single thing we're going to teach for day 1, day 2, day 3. It's 2.5 hours a day for 3 days. We take lots of breaks. We listen to a lot of music. We have fun. We go crazy. If you're a CPA, you do get CPE credits for it. This is where you go to get the tickets, and I hope to see you there. See you later.